Hello, my lovelies. I'm Stephanie. I am a modern day mystic and a guide, and my primary tool of the trade is tarot. Right now, it's the current love of my life, and I am here to talk about um, uh, the Five of Wands. Feisty little card. People say combative is the first thing they think about. And I agreed. I had no respect for this card at all. I just thought it was, I think I heard someone say it's like a bunch of teenagers trying to put up a tent, but basically it's, the five men with sticks and they're just hitting each other for fun and ego. Until I met the Five of Wands in Isabella Rotman's This Might Hurt tarot deck. And that changed my belief system again. So let's get into the cards. So the thing with me was I used to be conflict averse. And so when I'd see these guys battling with their sticks, I would be like, there's no purpose for it. It's just ego. Everybody gets hurt. And I was really judgmental about it because, I was of the camp where you should forgive easily. You should, let things go. Don't hold grudges, that kind of camp. But when I started doing a reading for someone that was focusing on the Five of Wands, like these dogs fighting over sticks, I simultaneously had the image of puppies play fighting and the importance of puppies learning how to fight in a situation where they're building muscle memory, building understanding. Of course, these dogs don't have the wisdom to know when to fight. In this particular situation, I can't imagine that these sticks are particularly important to the dogs to fight over. But the thought process of realizing that sometimes when you are building a muscle, it looks a little ugly. It looks a little, none of us look great the first few weeks we go to the gym for the first time in a while. And it's because we are gangly about it. We're goofy about it. We're kind of unhinged about it. It's just we've got a bigger idea in mind and we haven't got structure yet. This depiction of that Charlie Claire Burgess did in the Fifth Spirit Tarot. They really, really smartly represent, there are times when each one of the tools represented here would be useful in the right place. It's important to know the use and the importance of every single one of those tools that Charlie, that the Fifth Spirit Tarot brings out. And so I came to a different belief system when it comes to looking at any type of combat situation had its beginnings or its inception in practice and rehearsal. And that there can be times when conflict and practicing for conflict, specifically looking at if you can do it in play, is far more valuable than I was giving credit. And so now sometimes when I see the Five of Wands, I am reminded of what I learned after I had that reading, but what Pamela and Delphine do in the Caticorn deck, which is they have figured out that play, play combat, it teaches us and we learn from it. So here the cats are always smarter than dogs. They've got the toys of play. They're exercising the muscle of how to fight if they need to. But at the end of the day, their ego is not involved. So, what I wanted to share with you today about the Five of Wands is that the question is whether or not ego is involved. This is not the Seven of Wands, which is asking, is it worth the fight? Is it worth fighting for? It's the Five of Wands. Are you exercising a muscle that you're going to need later? And it's good exercise. Um, and are you taking it too seriously and just hurting people to hurt people and getting hurt in the process? So thanks for talking with me today. I know.